All right, we are live, sir.
All right. Well, welcome everyone. My name is James Penny, and I am the CEO, co-founder of Momentum Tech, and we're going to cover the opportunity overview as it has to deal with Momentum Tech and this incredible tsunami of opportunity that is coming up with AI. In fact, it's already here. And just to give you a little backstory, Ed and I've been dealing and working in AI for a couple of years now. We've been licensing companies. And so we didn't come up with a network marketing plan and just try to throw a product out there for people. This really ties into my life mission. And my life mission come out of struggles that I had growing up in a very poor family of 10 kids. I had to work extreme hours anytime I wasn't in school to finally pull myself out of poverty. I decided I wasn't going to be poor the rest of my life. I didn't like it. I don't think anybody really likes it. And so, with God's blessings, I was able to do that, start my first business, which later transitioned into a franchise and led me into the franchising world. And during those struggles, I just grew this great passion for helping real people win. People who grew up like me, who didn't have two nickels to rub together. I wanted to compress that window from poverty to success for as many people as I could. And with franchising, I could do some of that because I could create jobs all around the world building international franchises. But I always had kind of a sad, empty space in my stomach because with franchising, I couldn't quite do what I wanted to do. Or I could, but it was very difficult. Is to get people from where were in poverty to where I was in success and owning their own business or owning their own franchise unit. And that was quite difficult in franchising because it's just so darn expensive to start a franchise. Even a cheap one is going to cost you $250,000 realistically, and you have to work for years for free before you finally start making a profit. That's just not practical for most people. So in this AI technology system that we've created, this is a franchise-like opportunity. It's not a franchise, but it has all the branding and all the steps to follow to help build your success without that big franchise fee. So I call it the great equalizer. This is an opportunity, I believe, with anybody that's got a little bit of ambition, a little bit of passion, and willing to take action, they can build this business. And the timing is right now because we're just at the beginning of this AI revolution. And so that's what really drove us to create this opportunity, was to provide hope, opportunity, and tools for success for real people. And if you think about those three things separately, with hope, well, that can inspire you to try to do something. And with opportunity by itself, well, that could open up doors for you. And tools, well, that gives you something to work with. I grew up in a mechanic shop with my dad. You can have a toolbox full of tools, but if you didn't take action, you never fix a car. Well, when you take those three things and you combine them together, like we've done with Momentum Tech, you have now created a force that I firmly believe is unstoppable. And those of you who have been in the field, joined us in the field, you've proven this to be an unstoppable force, because in just 2 short months of being in business, it feels like longer to me, but we really truly have only been in business for just over 2 months and a few days. And we have already brought in almost 30,000 members into our system. We have electronic payments going out all around the world. And it just blesses my heart to see so many people starting to succeed in the business. And Ed, if you'll go ahead and bring up the PowerPoint slide, we'll go ahead and start going through that and sharing some of the details of this opportunity with everyone. So folks, this is truly a revolution. A revolution like this only comes around once in a lifetime. And as I mentioned, our team members, not me, not Ed, not Bill, not Dr. Breakthrough, none of your Janetta or corporate staff, but you, the people in the field, have proven that this is a powerful, unstoppable opportunity, because your action is what has built that almost 30,000 members in our system. Yes, we provided you with tools to help you accelerate your success, but you can have all the tools in the world. But if you don't take them out and put them to work, nothing's going to happen. So you made it happen. This is just one sample of those tools that we've created for you. We have created now a number of different marketing sales funnels. This one right here actually is responsible for about 28,000 of the members that we have in the system. Now, in addition to having this very powerful marketing sales funnel, we have this incredible video that's on it, and this has really been converting. But like I said, we have even more of these sites here today for you, and more
the
coming.
Next 7 days decide your next 7 years? This is your window. Move now or watch someone else take the spot you wanted. At Momentum Tech, our leaders have been instrumental in the launch and success of global franchises and major network marketing companies that have paid out billions of dollars to their consultants and affiliates. We win because we spot trends, industry shifts, economic realities, and network marketing cycles and act early. Right now, AI is the fastest growing wave on the planet. Early movers capture the biggest gains. Hesitation costs. Look around. Legacy giants are posting double-digit declines when value-driven models grow. Overpriced products and hypey plans don't fit today's buyer. Practical value wins. That's Momentum Tech. We're the human-led AI platform for wealth builders. When you subscribe, you can unlock 40-plus pro-grade tools, video, images, book authoring, websites, funnels, plus live coaching and a belt-style certification path. Our closed network protects your IP. Your ideas stay yours. Here's your play. Claim your free position right now. No cost, no credit card. We'll hold it for 7 days. During your hold, you get your replicated website and access to select free training to see exactly how it works. If you don't activate within 7 days, your spot is released to the next person in line. How placement works, so you can visualize it. Reserve. Enter your name and email. We place you in the power line. Everyone who pre-enrolls after you shows up beneath you in that line. Cutoff. Before your 7-day timer ends, activate for just $9.99 monthly, and you jump ahead of everyone who waited. Matrix placement. After activation, our system places you into a fast-filling 2x15 forced matrix, following your enroller at the highest available position. Earnings rhythm. First purchases pay weekly jumpstart bonuses through your enroller tree. From month 2 onward, renewals and second-time purchases feed monthly matrix commissions. Potential. With our matrix design, you can earn over $2,000 per month without enrolling a single person based on system activity and placement. Share and lead, and you can earn more. See the full plan for details. Urgency matters. Every minute you wait, someone else moves above you. Lock your position now, then activate for $9.99 monthly to keep it. And when you subscribe, you can unlock 40-plus AI tools, live coaching, and certification. Click Reserve My Spot. This is your moment. Launch.
Folks, it's that simple to promote this business. And I got to tell you, in addition to that sales funnel that we just shared with you, this is a new one that we're releasing next week. This particular sales funnel is actually designed for retail sales, for companies that are interested in AI to build their business, but they're not interested in building a network marketing team. The last one that we just looked at was specifically to help build your team and leverage your income. You know, the old saying, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own, because now your income is diverse. But with this retail site, this adds a whole new level. We have people been asking for this left and right because there's so many companies out there that need this. In fact, there's 2 kinds of companies in the world. I predict those who accept AI, embrace it, and use it to accelerate the success of their business. And sadly, I believe the other type of business are the types of businesses that are going out of business, because if they do not use AI to build their business, their competitors are going to use it to crush them. We even now have another website that's available for you. And this one is called The Magic Kids. Folks, we have some phenomenal 14 plus or 15 plus actually now tutors, book writing, website building. This system is designed to help accelerate and elevate the educational experience for children all around the world in any language and in any grade in school, whether they're homeschool or not. This is an incredible tool for them. And it is designed to bring families together because you can create a book together, bring that book to life by animating it with avatars and animating it with videos and animating it with images, and then put that on a website. It's a website builders included in here, free unlimited hosting in this website, and sell your book, something that you can teach the children small business values and actions that they can take to actually make a little money along the way as they're in school. But it doesn't stop there. We actually have, next slide, a marketing engine that's specifically designed to help you promote these websites. Okay, so you've got these marketing tools. What do you do with them? Well, you want to text them to all your friends, your family, your neighbors, your coworkers, and I always say even your enemies, because when they see what we have at Momentum Tech to offer, they're going to want to be your friend and take part in this. We have hundreds and hundreds of pre-designed by marketing experts images and the verbiage to go with those images. A simple click and share system. You just click the share button, select what social media you want to put it on, and boom, it is there. You can literally share on almost all your social medias in 3 to 4 minutes per day.
In addition to that, James, we also have the AI Breakfast Lab, right? I mean, the Breakfast Lab, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And those of you that haven't met me, my name is Ed Garza. James normally introduces me, but you've probably seen me on YouTube doing the AI Breakfast Labs Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. We're going to be moving into a AI social meetup also, probably in the evenings, maybe even on the weekends as well. That's going to be a virtual global event where you'll get to see us demonstrate the power of our AI platform. Guys, we say 40 plus AI tools. As the Chief Technology Officer for Momentum Tech, I'm committed to always make the platform better and could constantly improve it. That's what we're doing. We're probably well over 50 tools now, if you want to really take account for it. But from a marketing perspective, we're saying 40 plus. It's quite a bit. We're adding value without increasing the price, guys. So welcome to Momentum Tech. This is where technology meets opportunity. 40 plus AI tools, one platform, $39 a month. Guys, the AI revolution is here now. And if you're here as a guest, it's a crossroads for you, really. You either make a decision to move forward or get left behind because the AI revolution moves super fast, guys, and it does. We've seen it over the last 2 months. I always say, like, one day is a week is a month is a year in the world of AI technology. Our mission really is to stop the bleeding. You're losing money every month. People are, not you, because you're tied into Momentum Tech. People are losing money every single month, paying 20 here, 50 there for all different types of AI tools. It adds up to 500 per month easily. I have personal friends spending thousands of dollars per month, juggling 15 different passwords and subscriptions. The solution? You get everything for less than the cost of a gym membership, or like Bill Hoffman likes to say, less than your Starbucks habit, right? I mean, really, guys, it's a no-brainer. One platform, one price, unlimited power with Momentum Tech. We're your complete AI arsenal here, guys, from content creation to video production, marketing automation to design tools, 40 plus cutting AI applications, one price, and simple to use. We are the gold standard of AI technology and training. I will promise you, the closer you look at us, the better we get. If you miss one AI breakfast lab, I heard one person say, I feel like I'm behind because We're constantly doing something different. The AI Breakfast Lab, for example, is dynamic. Not every day is the same. That's the way AI is, right? So if you're ready to stop playing small, all right, and you're ready to join the AI revolution and build the future you deserve, I guarantee we bring the AI tools, the top shelf, the Lamborghini, the Ghost, the Bentleys, the Aston Martin of AI. We bring the tools. We bring the AI training, top notch, and human support. We believe high touch, high tech, all equally important. The choice is yours if you want to go on the ride with us. We even have a belt certification program where you can go through white belt all the way through black belt and validate your AI expertise, going over GPTs and focus groups, book mastery, landing page design, the video engine, getting one-page rankings, book how to build your books, and even all of these tools and all of these belt levels enables you to almost start your own agency, and so to speak. We have people charging people to write books now because they've mastered the book build in our platform, an audiobook build. They're charging them $3,000, $4,000. Seriously, website builder. We're going over that. Mastermind is where you're going to get to hear from all of us and work with our business brief apps that we have in the platform that we're going to be launching here in the next week. I mean, we have practical tips for selling and marketing in AI with all of our team members, as well as developing pitch decks and marketing plans. Really, guys, this is the AI gold standard. This is going to be available for you to sell to businesses around the globe. The $99 a month plan to get AI certified will get you AI ready. Really, it's an amazing, amazing platform. We're your complete AI arsenal, guys, from AEO tools, that's Ask Engine Optimization tools for your business, content and writing tools, video and media tools, marketing, business tools like building websites and the mini CRM, podcasting and audio tools. You can clone your voice. You can design all kinds of images and logos and all kinds of stunning images, and AI assistants like Ask Zig Ziglar and Ask Napoleon Hill, Ask Jim Rohn, Ask Ed, the Wow GPT. These are all specialized GPTs. You don't need to know prompt engineering. They're smart. They're smarter than all of us in this room. They're smarter than any marketing professional you could put on a stage. One price, everything's included, $39. Guys, this is a deal of a lifetime for people. And really, the best way to end this presentation of mine is to showcase the power of our platform and show you how we could create videos. And this does a great overview of what I just said.
Momentum Tech is the gold standard of AI built for people who want less chaos and more outcomes. With just one login and 40+ AI tools at your fingertips, you can spark ideas, build drafts, design content, create work, and publish it all in a seamless, powerful workflow that keeps your momentum going. It's every tool you need to go to market and outpace your competition without juggling a dozen subscriptions.
Strategy isn't an afterthought here. Expert AI agents guide your moves. Ask Ed for positioning and offers. Ask Leo for hooks and headlines. Ask Zig for sales talk tracks and objection handling. Ask Napoleon for weekly focus, and ask Jim for a 90-day plan that sticks. Keep everything on brand with your private knowledge base, your genius. So facts, tone, and phrasing stay consistent across post pages, videos, and chat.
Need visuals and audio? Spin up hero images, add creatives, logos, and precise edits in minutes. Then layer on AI voiceover and AI podcasts for polished audio. Consistent, reliable, and in your voice. Prefer long-form authority assets? Outline, draft, and refine your authority book or novella. Validate claims and design a professional cover. Then repurpose chapters into articles, scripts, and threads that feed your sales pipeline for weeks.
And because high tech should come with high touch, you'll get live training, practical demos, and a community cadence that helps you improve one small step at a time. Save hours, save money, increase output, and create momentum you can measure. Join now by clicking the link below. Welcome to our community.
That video was made at one of our AI breakfast labs. James and I did each of those. James, turn it over to you, buddy.
All right, everyone. So listen, as I mentioned, AI is a revolution. When does a revolution come around? Once in a lifetime. A particular revolution can only come around once in a lifetime. We're right here at the trickle. We're not even in the stream of where this opportunity is going. And what I mean by that is Stuart Russell has been so involved in this AI development for so many years and has so much experience. He was invited to testify in front of the Senate. Now, Stuart Russell is the professor of machine learning, UC Berkeley, California. And when he testified in front of the US Senate, he stated that with his conservative estimates, this is going to be a $14 quadrillion cash value business. $14 quadrillion. Many of you know I've built international franchises for decades, and I've seen a lot of money. God's blessed me to make a lot of money coming from a very, very poor family and a rough start in life. But I had no idea what $14 quadrillion was. I've never seen that many zeros in one place. That's 14,000 trillion dollars. I don't know about you and your family, but I know for me and my family, we just need a little drop of the taxes that will end up being paid on that $14 quadrillion to make generational wealth, not just for my children and their grandchildren, but their grandchildren's grandchildren and their grandchildren's grandchildren. This is the opportunity of the lifetime. We're right here in the beginning. This is your opportunity where you're in the right place. No longer do you have to say, gee, I wished I had been back then. I wished I had bought that Microsoft stock. I wished I'd have bought that Amazon stock. I wished I'd have bought that Apple stock. You are now in the right place at the right time. All of the professionals are telling you that this is not going to be a wave of success. This is going to be a tsunami of success. And when you leverage the momentum tech and the momentum we have built to go along with that, I firmly believe there's no better opportunity on the planet. And we have an exciting, very lucrative, very generous compensation plan. And we just made it even better. So I'm going to go quickly through this and show you all the different ways that you can get paid. There's 6 different ways. There's probably more, but I'll talk about 6 different ways that you can get paid in this plan. There's jumpstart commissions, matrix commissions, which are your residuals, producer bonus pool. There's gold bonuses on unlimited levels, and there's matching team bonuses. And then also there's direct AI consulting or contracting. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. So Jumpstart commissions are paid now weekly. No waiting for a month to get your Jumpstart commissions. You onboard somebody, or people within your team onboard somebody. At the end of the week, typically Saturday morning, early morning, we run the commissions for that week that ended that Friday. And you're able to pull that money out immediately once the commissions are processed. It's paid on the enroller tree. So there's really no limit to how wide or large you could build that business. You get a very generous 50% of the commission value on your personal sales, even just first rattle out of the box, 50% on your personal volume. And it's paid up to 10 levels deep. It's not a one-time event either, like most Jumpstart bonuses. We have a lot of different products, some that we've already added, more that we're adding now. And every time someone purchases a new product SKU that they haven't purchased before, you get Jumpstart bonuses on that as well. And it's paid on that very first purchase of that product. This is an illustration of how deep and how much you're paid on each level. The very top line is just basically illustrating that we reserve 5% of the commission value to pay out to the producer bonus pool. But even as a consultant, an unpromoted consultant, you get 50% on personal sales. Then as a bronze, it goes 50% and 10. And as you can see, as you progress through the ranks, you get paid more and more depth on those Jumpstart bonuses. Why do we do that? Well, we want to encourage you to continue to build your business. So by building and adding additional people and getting promoted, you're going to get a bigger slice of the pie. Our next commission that you can earn is the matrix commissions. This is your residual. This is like your retirement money. I tell people jumpstart bonuses, that's to pay the light bill and the house payment and the Mercedes payment. The matrix commissions are your residual. That's your retirement money. So these are also paid weekly on subscription renewal. So that as soon as somebody renews their subscription, or it automatically renews, then you're going to get paid in our 2x15 forced matrix. It pays up to 15 levels deep. And think about this for a minute. We wanted this to work for real people. So we didn't put big requirements for you to get paid in depth. As an unpromoted consultant who just starts today, you can get paid on 12 levels deep. All right, 12 levels deep. And we do want you to actually work the business. So what we've done is, and this is an example with our $39 AI Toolbox subscription, the maximum payout, if you just get in and you sit still on your hands, the most you can be paid out in this Force Matrix with this $39 subscription is $8,190. But look, if you go to work and do a little work, even just getting to bronze, it doubles to $16,382 max payout. And we made it even easier to get to bronze. Now you only need one new customer, one new paying customer to get and maintain your bronze status. And if you do work your way up through the system as a diamond consultant, the max payout is $65,000 on the matrix. And this is the matrix alone. This isn't all the other bonuses combined. This is an example of how that payout is calculated on the $39 subscription that has a $20 commission value. So you can see as a basic consultant, that $8,190 is really the max you can get if you get in and sit in your hands and you're fortunate to get a lot of spillover. But we want to motivate you to work. So go get one customer. We'll double that max payout. And again, all the way up to over $65,000 as a diamond. Okay, this example, as I mentioned, it looks like, go forward one slide, Ed. Okay, now here's where it's getting exciting. We're going to talk about some new programs that we have put into the system. The matching bonuses and the gold bonuses. Folks, this is a game changer. The gold bonus program, in addition to existing matching bonuses, the company has introduced the gold bonus program that pays out on unlimited levels. Yes, you heard me right. You can get paid out on unlimited levels based on your enroller tree. So this is tied to gold generations. So you can be paid out on unlimited levels through 3 gold generations. And in the next slide, we're going to show you kind of how those commissions break down. For first generation golds, that's anybody that is under you on a specific leg, all the way down to the first person in that leg that becomes gold. You are going to get a 58% commission on the gold bonus value that we assign. Anyone after that first one, you're going to get 29% of the gold bonus value, unlimited levels until you get down to the next gold member. And then when you get down to that next gold member, you're still going to get 13% of the gold bonus value on unlimited levels. This could be thousands of levels away from you. Now, here's an example based on our Black Belt program. The Black Belt program will now have a $35 per month gold bonus value. So this is another residual payment that you can receive, $35. And this is the breakdown. This is actually I had to lay it sideways. It's so long. But if you look at this, starting at the bottom where it says first generation gold payout, 58%, and this is just illustrating one leg. You can have in your enroller tree, you can have 1,000 legs front line, but this is just illustrating one leg. If you get 58% until you get to the next gold, until you get to somebody else that's become gold, then you get 29%. And then when you get to the third generation gold, you get 13%. And again, this can go unlimited levels deep. So what does that mean? That means on a $35 gold bonus value, like the black belt, on that first generation, you get $20.30 monthly on everyone that is subscribed in your enroller tree, all the way down to that first gold member in that specific leg. All your other legs, maybe they don't even have a gold yet, right? So you get $20.30 to infinity and beyond. And then your second generation, once you get down to that next gold member, you're going to get $10.50 at 29%. And then when you get down to the third generation, you're going to get $4.55 on every black belt member, unlimited levels deep. The next thing that we just added, and this all takes effect as of Saturday, any volume created starting the 17th, both the gold bonus and the matching bonuses. And anybody that's already in the system that's paying renewals, you're going to get the gold bonuses and matching bonuses on them as well, not just new sales. This is going to be based also on your enroller tree and what your people in your enroller tree are earning in the matrix. So on the matching bonuses on your first level, you're going to get 30%, and you can be paid up to 5 levels deep. So here's an example. Let's say you personally enrolled 10 consultants, and their matrix commissions are $6,000. 30% of that is $1,800 times 10. That would be $18,000 in residual income that you're earning off of the matching bonuses alone. Now, this is not an earnings claim. This is just an example to show you how it is calculated. The rank advancement and depth eligibility for the matching. I'll actually go ahead and go to the next slide. This is a little bit out of order here. So that is the matching bonuses. Folks, this is truly a game changer in our business. This will allow you to earn truly unlimited income on both your enroller tree and your matrix. It opens up your enroller tree down to unlimited levels. The next way that you can earn money in the business, and we have a lot of people that are reporting back doing this, is once you become familiar with using the tools, we have people that are doing AI consulting and contracting, and they're doing things like using and creating AI logos and selling them for hundreds of dollars to companies, AI generated videos, selling them to companies, AI generated avatars, selling them to companies for hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars. You can build unlimited number of websites in our system and host them free of charge. We even provide this secure socket layer. So some people are charging to build a website, then they're charging the company $30 a month or more to host the website, and they're not paying any extra for their $39 monthly subscription for any of those websites. It's just now extra revenue. We don't see any part of this. This is 100% of yours, your own, and they're generating social media, selling social media. They're ghostwriting books. As Ed mentioned, some people have gotten so good at using our ghostwriters that they're authoring. They're being a ghostwriter for people, and they're charging $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 to ghostwrite a book. There's so many other ways that you can be creative and make money actually using the tools. There's no other company out there that I know of that provides you the tools to where you can go out and make money, keep 100% of it, yourself, put it in your pocket, and just enjoy the fruits of your labor. So folks, we're going to open it up for questions and answers. So if you do have a question, go ahead and raise your hand and we'll bring you up and let you answer some questions. Questions or comments? Down at the bottom of the screen, you can click raise your hand.
Raise your hand.
Bill, what do you think about these new bonuses that we have?
Well, the bonuses are just, when I look at over the 40 years, anytime you can have what they call a coded or a generational payout is absolutely fantastic. And if people want to really blow themselves away, is start looking at what that check match could be. You know, you go out there and bring 10 people. You showed that a great example, right? But let's say those 10 people each went out and got 2 people, right? What could it be then? Because now you got 20 people you're getting a check match on. And what happens if those 20 went out and got 2? Now you got 40 people, right? And those 40 went out and got 2. Now you got 80 people, right? You know, I mean, it just will blow you away. I remember in a company that we had a generational or a check match thing, and I would just spin through the computer and just go, okay, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Because there'd be, you know, anywhere from 50 cents to a couple dollars, right? But, you know, it could be on hundreds of thousands of people that you're getting this monies from, right? And I
Yes.
know that's a big number. I know it is. But it all starts out with just taking action, getting a few people in the business, sticking it out, and you wake up 2 years from now and you go, oh my goodness. Because there's a cycle in this industry. The first year, no matter how much, James, you send them, no matter how much money you send them, they're going to feel underpaid because they're going to be working their butt off. No matter what it is, they're going to be working like crazy. That second year, they go, oh my goodness, this is really good. By the end of the third year, they're feeling guilty because they're making so much money because of that power of multiplication. It happens. It's just the way it works. But most people, sorry to say, don't stick out long enough for the success to take root. They just don't do it. And we've got something that, you know, will reward you just for getting in and getting early. The Matrix.
Yeah. Somebody asked how do I get to gold? You know, and I'm gonna let James handle the technical part of that, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
handle the logical part of that. Start talking to people. I mean, really,
Yeah.
I mean, really, start saying AI, money, opportunity. If you're here as a guest, I'm going to tell you right now, the product is the hottest hottest product in the market. I mean, my wife went to go get her nails done, and I said, okay, I'll get mine done too as well, get my nails cleaned up. And I sat down, I was sitting in front of the salon owner, and she saw this device I have on my on my body. It basically I don't can't look at it now, but it records all my conversations, right? It's AI, right? And she saw this little, dot blinking, and she says, "What is that?" It says AI. She says, well, "What do you have to do with AI?" Well, I'm the chief technology for an AI company.
I love
She
it.
says, "Oh God, I want to learn AI. I need it for my business." So guess what, Jeanette and some other people, my wife, they're meeting with her tomorrow, right, to talk about AI, how she could implement it, how she could get AI ready. I tell you what, every business in the market wants to get AI ready. So I'm trying to answer the gold question. Just start talking to people. We were at T-Mobile switching phones. One of our consultants, JD Little here in Nashville, starts talking to the guy that's switching us. The guy used to develop apps and all kinds of stuff, and he got out of it. And he's selling T-Mobile now. Told him about the platform. The guy's coming into Momentum Tech. He just opened his mouth. So how do you become gold? You start talking to people, right? That's how you start doing it. And before you know it, you'll be bronze and you'll be on your path to gold. But the technical part of it, James, how do they become gold?
So I put the technical part in the chat, but listen, folks, one of the things that I really was and am committed to is making this simple. Now, I'll never say building a business is easy, but I want to make it simple. I wanted to make it for real people to win. I remember growing up in a family of 10 kids and being so poor. Back then, we were buying, or not buying, but we were wearing blue jeans with holes and patches in them before it was cool. They're kind of cool now. I should have saved them. We could have made a lot of money selling them. But I remember those days of not having, more. There was always more month than there was money, and having to work every minute I wasn't in school to contribute to the family resources to first to be able to feed 10 kids. Right, my dad working 80 hours a week as a mechanic, with coming home with bloody hands and calluses. I remember those days, and I am dedicated to making this system work for real people. And think about this: we've been in business just about 2 months and 1 week, and in 2 months and 1 week, we now have 50 gold consultants. 50 gold consultants. We have
nice.
Thousands of bronze consultants in just 2 months, folks. Now, that's not something Ed and I or Bill or Dr. Breakthrough or Christine or Jeanette or any of our other corporate staff did. That's what you did. Now, yes, we built this to be a system that would work for real people. I firmly believe it's quite simple to get to gold, and I believe that you in the field have proven that it's quite simple to get to gold. You just have to do what Ed said, which is talk to people, focus on when you're getting people in the system and getting them to bronze. That's that first promotion level. If you just get people in and get them to bronze and keep repeating that, teach them to do the same thing, so they're not focused so much on the little bit larger number, they're going to get there, because that's all you have to do to get there is get people in, get them to bronze. You know how to get them to bronze? Get one customer for them or one paying consultant for them. That gets them to bronze. And you'll be like some of these other people. We have some people on the call tonight who got to platinum in less than 14 days, I think. We have somebody, I think, that got to gold in 7 days or less. If anybody wants to share that experience that's on the call, raise your hand. We'll bring you up here and let you share that experience. So can you get to gold? Well, I firmly believe you can. All it takes is talking to people and taking action. That's it. That's simple.
That's right. Yeah. And the great news is we give you all the tools you need. We don't charge you for all the tools. I mean, quite frankly, all these tools that we give you is more than a franchise would get. And more than anybody with a license buys a license, and they pay thousands of dollars. I have friends that have bought, for example, a website franchise, Bill. They paid over $20,000 so they could build websites for people. They don't even know how to do it, but the franchise or does the websites for them. She goes out and sells. Just paid herself to be a salesman. But I mean, they don't give her much support at all. And look what we can do. I mean, we build unlimited websites. We train you on it, no charge. We give you funnels. We give you all the funnels, and it's just the beginning of it. We'll continue to give you better tools. If we don't need to charge for it, we're not going to charge you for it, right? There's some things that have costs, especially AI tools. Anything that uses AI, it has cost. We're going to give you our cost on that. That's why we constantly add apps in the platform, because we know our bottom line, we know what we could do, and we want to add value. Again, our goal is not just to be a Ford or a Toyota or a Mazda type of car, metaphorically speaking. Our goal is to be an Aston Martin, a Lamborghini of AI, the top shelf.
I love it.
Yeah.
So Renee is on the call, and she put in the chat that she made it to platinum in 4 days. In 4 days, she made it to platinum. That's the next level above gold. So congratulations, Renee. What an incredible job. That lady was definitely taking action. She made it to diamond in 12 days. I'd love to bring you up. Can we bring you up, Renee, to say a few words? See if you can spotlight her, Ed. I don't have the control to spotlight her.
Yes, I can. Let me find her.
All right. Yeah, and Leanne Vickers, I can't remember. She's on here too. She hit those high ranks in very short order as well. So this is a system designed to work for real people. I see
Yes,
Leanne and Renee have some fans in the audience.
yes, they do. Renee, if you guys, if you want to come on, you got to turn your video on for me to pin you here. So you got to turn your video on.
Oh, that's why I couldn't pin her. The video's not on.
Okay, there you go. Now I can add a spotlight. So here's Renee. Hey, Renee.
Thank
Hi.
you. Thank you for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Just
Awesome.
share some encouraging words to the team.
Well, the biggest thing that I have learnt, I mean, I first found subscription type industries, I think it was March 2025. And the biggest thing that I have learnt with all of these types of businesses are go out, learn what you need to do. Like, I mean, I had no help when I first started. I was not going to let this fail. I knew what I had in my hands. I made it my business to learn how to promote and promote well. I then built a team under me, and I had people that know, like, and trust me. And I basically went from there. I found these opportunities, and of course, people follow. And also duplication. Duplication is the biggest thing. So what is working, do that. Do what others are doing because it works.
Right.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here. It's such a pleasure and honor to have you on the team. It's like we're surrounded by champions, and you are definitely one of them.
Yes, yes, indeed. Well,
Thank
just
you.
know, Renee, we're here to support you, and anything you need, just let us know. If you guys ever run into, AI apps, I'm a big believer. I design probably one app a week. I don't always share it with you guys, and I don't always put it in the platform, but we can do it. All right, we are well advanced in AI, more than you could even imagine. We stay ahead of the game constantly. That's my job with the company. So we bring you the best of the best, and we will continue to bring you the best. So let us know what we can do for you guys. Okay. All right. Thank you. Awesome.
All right. Well, I think
Any
that's all the
questions? There
all
were
the.
some questions in the chat. We want to make sure we answer. Jeanette caught a few.
Oh, okay.
Can we explain a little bit about the 2 by 15 matrix? Like, yeah, I guess that was
Yes.
one of the questions, and they
Yeah.
want more
So
details.
one of the questions is, what if somebody stops paying their subscription? Will they be removed from the matrix dynamic compression? So yes, they are dynamically compressed. We leave the image of them in the matrix for reference, but the system counts past them. It doesn't count them as one of your 15 levels. It counts past them, counts down to the next
Right.
node, and technically in the technical world, it's the node, counts down to the next node and treats it as if if it manually replaced it. But we leave that person showing now in the matrix. The first compression that we did go ahead and totally remove those nodes because we had so many of them. But going forward, you'll still be able to see the person, but the program knows not to count that as one of your levels.
And
So
they're tied to you, right? So if they upgrade next
mhm.
month or 2 months later, right, they're gonna go back in the tree, correct, James? Is that right?
Yeah, they'll have a new spot in the tree lower down.
Right.
So if they let it expire, they don't get that old spot back. That's one of the key things really keeping these people subscribed. It's a big motivation for them to stay subscribed because it keeps them higher in the system. They won't be able to see their old spot. You will, and then if they do resubscribe, then they'll just get a new spot lower down in the system
That's right.
under you, always under you.
Yeah.
They go back in the power line. Now, everybody that's coming in, if they're coming in on a free trial, they go in that power line, and then based on when they actually pay, then they're fed into the matrix. So we'll never have a whole onslaught of free people in the matrix ever again.
Yes. And don't forget, there's multiple ways to subscribe. We went over it briefly, and we'll get better at describing this to you guys and crystallizing it in a shorter opportunity meetings. This is our first one, and we want to make sure you guys understand everything. There's a $39 subscription. There's also a $29 subscription, which is the Magic Kids. they could lock in their position that way, or they could lock in their position obviously at $9.99 if they just want to be a consultant, right? And they want access to all the tools and the landing pages that we have, as well as all the training the free training that we offer on the AI Breakfast Lab, right? So there's a lot of other things that are incorporated in that. So the $29 has incredible value. And by the way, I'll put out there, we're looking for leaders on the Magic Kids platform. So if you want to help us lead in that platform, let us know, right? Send us a message, okay? Because we want to take that to the moon. There's a huge opportunity for that in a marketplace. We're interviewing some people to help us co-pilot that with us because we know it needs some special attention. Okay.
Yes. All right, everyone. If that's all the questions, thank you all for being here. Number one, pat yourself on the back because you're here late at night instead of watching Gilligan's Island or Gunsmoke or many of y'all are too young to know what those shows are. You're here investing your time in your future, in your family's future, and building generational wealth. And so, kudos to you. Thank you for being here.
I have one question here.
Yes.
Is it possible that we subscribe 3 months or 6 months or 1 year in advance?
Not yet at this time, but we will be adding multi-month or a full year subscription for a number of reasons. In some countries, people don't have access to credit cards for subscriptions. So they have to maybe buy one, maybe, do something a little bit different. We're also with the new e-wallet, which now that we've got the matching bonuses and the gold bonuses launched starting for the 17th, we are head first and launching and working on getting the new e-wallet up. The new e-wallet will also have crypto available, so you can pay and get paid in crypto in addition. And if you have money in your e-wallet, you'll be able to pay out of your e-wallet. So you could put once we get that going, you could put a year's worth of subscription fees in your e-wallet and just let it get paid for directly out of your e-wallet. So there's a lot of great things coming. We've been in business really just 2 months. We've done a tremendous amount in 2 months in development, adding things. And you, ladies and gentlemen, have done a tremendous job in building. Again, kudos to you. But we have much more coming. We don't, like Ed said, we don't sit still. No. Moss does not grow on our stone. We're moving.
And we have two events coming up. One is the AI Book Boot Camp, which is a book boot camp and becoming an author. And it's on the 24th of January. James or somebody could put that link in the chat. That is an event that requires a lot of manpower to be able to do, but we're doing a global event on that, right? It's an all-day event, how to become, how to write your authority book, right? It's the fastest way to credibility, guys. It really is. And we did an authority book on the AI Breakfast Lab this week. We wrote one for ourselves. Second event is going to be a in-person event. It's going to be in Nashville. It is our Momentum Tech kind of a small little summit that we're doing, and the whole mission of that summit is to prepare people and businesses to get AI readiness. Okay, we'll put that link in the chat for you guys. If you know anybody in Nashville, you can just go to Google My Business and find people in Nashville, businesses, and send them invites to come. Right. So you just let them know that that we're having that event. It's a free event here in Nashville, and it's an AI event for AI readiness. We'll put that link in the chat for you guys as well. So cool. Mm-hmm. So excellent. That's and good. We have some more events, more global events we're going to be doing to educate you as well. So we know we're a global company, so we hear you, and we're going to be doing more AI summits at different times. So if you have any suggestions, or maybe you want to do an AI a virtual event, and maybe Australia wants to do an event. Let us know. We're committed to doing that event for you virtually. We'll do one for you, special, all right? Or anybody
we can also do it here in the Philippines.
Yes, Philippines as well. We'll do one for you too. Yes. You organize it, we'll be there. I'm committed. If you guys don't know me, James knows me. I'll teach and train, and we'll get them uplifted into the platform, all right? And we'll take care of that for you. All right. So organize it, reach out to support at momentumtech.ai. Let them know you want to plan an event in the Philippines, a virtual event. We'll do it. Bill's committed to it too. I know he is 100%. Yeah.
I love your tagline or your name on your Zoom. Rising Lions Philippines. I love that.
awesome.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Rock and roll. Rock and roll.
Yes.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll stay here as long as you want, but I think we've answered all the questions. So again, kudos to you for taking time out of your personal time to invest in yourself and your family. Keep coming back, keep taking action, and I firmly believe we will see you at the top.
Very tip top.
All right. Don't
Yes,
forget,
sir.
we have another one at the top of the hour and 55 minutes. We'll be back here for our California and PST times. All right, guys?
Yeah, those of you who want, this is a great time for you to everybody go invite one person for the one coming up here in an hour. And let's if you're not at bronze, let's get you to bronze. And if you are at bronze, let's get you to silver.
That's right.
So if you just
Please
invite one
send me the
person.
link tonight. This one.
Yeah, same link.
Same
Same
link.
link.
Okay. So in just an hour, so we will be inviting friends to join.
Yes.
Awesome.
Invite them. All right, guys. We'll see.